Hi everybody, Matt here from Matt Likes Comics. Today's video is my response video to Allan's Friday comic challenge, in that he challenged us to find books with tongues on them. I thought that was a little ridiculous at first, and then I realized that it could be done, especially when I started going through my books and actually found how quick it would and easy it sort of was to do it, to the point where I had to actually eliminate 4 books to come up with a decent thing of tongues. I could honestly say there are a few books here that nobody else is going to have. This is probably the most eclectic of group of covers that I've had for this challenge in the last 2 years that we've been doing it. So let us get to the comics, because that's really what you're here for. You're not here to listen to me babble. First one, Heathcliff number 6. His tongue is sticking out. He's a cat. Cats with their tongues out are really cute when they're just like, whatever. I had a cat that did that a lot back in the day. Heathcliff 6. Next up is one of my favorite ones. This is one of the first ones I thought of when I was given the when Allan told me. Well, I should say when I saw that Allan had picked this topic. Ambush Bug number 4. Not only is it a little bit of making fun of an homage with the hero being the other hero being reflected in the metal. Look what he's doing. Giving somebody the raspberry, and that is so Ambush Bug. This just happened. This just has to be shown. Ambush Bug 4 from 1985, because there are a few of them. Next up, one of the best tongues in movie history. This is the Alien 1. I believe it's the first Marvel issue. It's Alien Queen by the looks of it, and of course that tongue is sticking out. The proboscis one. I just can't get over how cool Alien is. Next up, we have Kull the Destroyer number 25, where there is another monster sticking its tongue out. As Kull is going, I mean, like, if you can't see it, it's right there. This Kull 25. This one is so cool. Like, this is one that I hadn't found at first, and so I thought, when I saw this, I had to replace another book with it. This is Cruel Universe Volume 2, Number 2. Look at the size of the tongue. The tongue is wrapped around the man. You can get a good look at that. This is probably what Allan had in mind when he thought about tongue covers, was a lot of horror stuff. And I have a little bit of horror, but not a lot. Certainly, it's mostly modern horror, and so that makes it a little more limiting to it. But I'm getting there. Next up, a fun book. This is Big Blue Destiny by the Tick, number 3. And the villain is sticking his tongue out like, he's Gene Simmons, apparently. Next up is Batman and the Outsiders 7 from 2008. The person in the back there has their tongue sticking out. I thought it was a cool, horrifying looking cover, so I've decided to include this. Batman and the Outsiders 7, 2008. Next up, Grimjack number 2. The orc character he's fighting against has his tongue stayed right there. I thought this was a cover to include because it's one where you could readily see the tongue because the red contrasts from the green, and it's easy to see, and it's just, this is a cover that I don't think anybody else is going to use, so I went with it. Grimjack 2. Next up is Superman Wonder Woman 24, where you've got the Parasite, and his tongue is very visible. And Wonder Woman is doing her damnedest to make sure that he doesn't get to Superman. This is the time period where the two had dated. They recently broke up when this issue came out, but they were still starring together. And I saved what I consider to be the best for last. Everybody out there who has a pet owner, who is a pet owner, sorry. You can have one too if you really want to, but I think that's illegal now. Everybody who's a pet owner can relate to this book, particularly if you have a dog. Cats stick their tongues out a little bit, but dogs, because of the, and other stuff, they stick out their tongues a lot. So I knew I had to, I had to find a dog with their tongue out for this challenge. Well, I couldn't have found a cooler dog, because this is Krypto, the Last Dog of Krypton, number 4. And it's the only one I could find with Krypto's tongue out. So it's not very far out per se, but it's still sticking out, and everybody out there who has a dog knows that that look. If you like these books, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell me below if you hated the books, if you liked the books, if you thought maybe I could have done better knowing what my collection is, if you have an idea because you've watched, let me know. And if you want to participate in this top 10, please make yourself a video, hashtag Friday Comic Challenge, tag Allan the Comic Collector Geek, and tag me if you like, because I love watching these videos. I know I say it every week, but every week it might be somebody's first time watching one. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourself. My name is Matt. I like comics, and I hope you do too. Bye, everybody.